Hey everyone, welcome to the final cut. I literally just got back from my first theatrical viewing of 2018, and appropriately enough, it's a horror film, Insidious The Last Key, brought to us by Adam Robitel, who gave us The Taking of Deborah Logan. And here we get the continuing story of Elise, our favorite parapsychologist, played by the very talented Lynn Shay. And Elise is faced with one of her biggest challenges that we've seen yet, to where she has to go back to her childhood home and face the demons, both the ones internally as well as the demons externally that inhabit her childhood home that she needs to basically get rid of and hopefully vanquish and save the people that these spirits are tormenting. The Insidious The Last Key. Well, first off, this franchise has surprised me. Okay, when I first saw it, I was like, really another supernatural pickup? But this series continues to surprise me at the old school horror approach they've taken. Look at even the poster for this. Feels like it came from the House movies, which was kind of appropriate because this film definitely has that type of feel where there's spirits, evil spirits within a house that she has to face, similar to the House series. And I loved that. I loved that feel and the approach that they took with this film, but especially full on, folks. Lynn Shay puts in probably the best performance we've seen out of her for this franchise, at least for this character, is the best performance out of this franchise. She carries this film on her shoulders so well and makes you feel the emotions. We've been with this character for so long now, we feel connected to it, and she still surprises you with more things, and it's just a very powerful, strong performance by her, and she's one of my favorite actresses, and to see her give such a strong performance, an entertaining performance, was really great to see, I'll tell you. But everybody else does well in here. Bruce Davison in here plays Christian Rainier, who is the brother of Elise. Okay, he shows up in here, and there's we get more backstory about the Elise character, because this takes place after 3 but before 1. So if you really wanted to watch the complete story of Insidious, you're gonna need to watch it in 3, 4, 1, and 2 would be the proper order to watch this, and that's where it takes place. And I liked that. I loved how this series has become about Elise and her powers and everything, and just love that. Now, we also have Lee Wanell, who wrote this series, and he's playing Specs. He's back as hilarious as ever, as well as Angus Sampson as Tucker, the two guys who also help Elise ghost bust, if you will. And I loved seeing them on screen. They really have some great moments in here, and some humorous moments to help kind of lighten up the mood at times. Now, as far as the makeup goes on the key guy that you've seen in the trailer, wow, really freaking creepy, but also a little bit of a toss back to some 80s horror. This whole franchise really has that old school 80s horror feel, in the good way though, not just the B horror feel that you get a lot of times from horror films now. No, this is the serious horror film of the 80s feel, and that's what's really appealed to me, you know. I love the special effects in here, the story they came up with, how they were able to expand still on something that I thought they wouldn't be able to. They did. And overall, folks, Insidious The Last Key is creepy, it's scary. Not as many jump scares as number 3, thank you, but there are quite a bit in here. But the atmosphere is fantastic. They do some great playing of things in the background you don't see, so it's not just jump scares. And let me tell you, I really enjoyed how it tied up to the first Insidious. So we got the complete timeline now of the Elise Rainier character, and I don't know if they're going to make any more, but let me tell you, it's fun seeing Lynn Shay as this character, and I could watch more of these as long as she's on screen. So Insidious The Last Key is a decent horror film, for especially a modern horror film. I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. It's worth the price of admission and seen in a darkened theater. Music is great as well and adds to the creepiness. And yeah, it's fun. Go see it if you get a chance to. I give it 5 stubs. Yes, 5 stubs. Enjoyed it more than number 3 because of the lower amount of jump scares. And again, Lynn Shay putting in one of her best performances as Elise, and that's worth it right there. So There you have it, folks. I've blabbered on long enough. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I appreciate your support. Until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub. Right, I could just stand up here for 3 minutes and just say Lin Shaye. Lin Shaye, Lin Shaye, Lin Shaye. That's all you need to know. Lin Shaye, go see the film. Okay, no, all right. All right, get in the zone. Auto zone. Okay, no, here we go.